More foreign offices have been opened here in Alberta in the last year and a half than in the history of the province. And for the first time, a major consulate general comes to the capital city. The Polish consulate will relocate from Vancouver to Edmonton in the coming months. Deputy Premier Thomas Lukaszuk joins us tonight to talk about that. Thomas, welcome back to Alberta Primetime.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here.
Happy New Year to you, sir.
To you and all
I wish I could say it in Polish.
Szczęśliwego Nowego Roku.
Thank you very kindly.
There you go.
All right. What's motivating the Polish government to make this move to Alberta? Go from Vancouver to Edmonton?
Number of factors. It's not only Polish consulate, but over the last few months, as you indicated earlier, we opened up a British consulate in Calgary. Chinese opened not that long ago. Mexican opened not that long ago. American consulate is in Calgary as well. So the list goes on and on. Foreign governments are realizing that the economic activity in Canada has shifted from Ontario, from Quebec, and has moved to Alberta. So they're looking at Alberta as a place from which to do business and do some of their diplomatic work.
Given your own personal background, how much influence did you have over this decision?
Well, you know,
did you play a role?
Perhaps. Those decisions are made independently by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of each respective country, and there are a number of factors that go into making those decisions. But we definitely lobbied the Polish government, and not because it's Polish government, but because it's a member of the European Union. And our interactions with the European Union, that is Alberta vis-a-vis all the country in the unions, has been increasing over the number of years. Shale gas in very large quantities has been discovered in Poland, so Alberta companies and Alberta government is involved in helping them source that gas out. We are in the final strokes of signing a Canada-European Union free trade agreement, and Alberta will be and is a player in those negotiations and then a benefactor of the outcome of it. So having a EU consulate, a sizable consulate right in the capital city of our province is a big deal. So yes, I've been involved behind the scenes dealing with Polish government officials, with Polish diplomats in Ottawa, but it wasn't me alone. There were a number of us working on it.
Now, Alberta has taken a little bit of a rough ride, at least in terms of media, and certainly on the European government level as well. A lot of criticism over environment, over the oil sands. What does this signal then, that you have a major EU player?
Well, it signals that they're looking at us. They're looking at Alberta as a major engine of Canadian economy. They're looking at our resources. European Union is very limited in their energy resources, particularly gas that is primarily sourced out of Russia. Their North Sea gas reservoirs are depleting in a hurry. The Middle Eastern market for supplies is questionable from a number of geopolitical factors. So they're looking at Alberta. They're looking at Canada. It's a good sign. It's something that we haven't enjoyed in this part of the world previously to this extent. But it also will enable trade between European Union and local Alberta and Canadian businesses. Having a consulate over here provides us access to the regulatory requirements, provides us a conduit to do business with other companies in foreign jurisdictions. It's a gate that opened up for Alberta businesses, and it will give our government, both provincial and Western governments, access to those markets as well via Edmonton.
It's a way to get Alberta's message across, a medium, but could it also be a two-way street? Could the opening of consulates here in Alberta also be an avenue for that movement in Europe that is not so happy with
most certainly,
Alberta? Could they be applying pressure to the Alberta government?
One of the topics we will be discussing with that consulate, probably as a #1 priority, is the fuel quality initiative that is right now part of the European Union's discussions in Brussels, and having diplomats over here from a European Union country having a chance to actually see what really goes on in Alberta, having a chance to go to Fort McMurray and see how rigorous we are from an environmental perspective. Having the opportunity of having them here every day and discuss the other footprints and comparing our oil vis-a-vis oil from different countries, we will have that opportunity. We will have the audience over here. They will live over here. They will breathe Alberta fresh, clean air, and they will know the difference of what is perhaps being said in European Union and what the reality, what the facts really are.
Who's next? Do we expect more consulates, or who do we want to?
We certainly do. As you know, our Premier has been very clear that opening up markets for Alberta products throughout the world will be one of our main priorities. And that's not only for oil and gas, but that's for agriculture product, that's for wood and lumber, and many other products, fine products that are produced in this province. We want to upgrade them all and sell them to new markets. And one way to do that is to lobby foreign governments and businesses to have some presence in this province. That is one of the benefits of having this outreach and having our politicians and our business leaders visit foreign jurisdictions, lobby them, and this is one of the positive outcomes of some of that work.
Thomas, thank you for your time today.
My pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thomas Lukaszuk is Alberta's Deputy Premier.